All right, we're live. So we got episode number 52 of the Maverick Times podcast. Today we're bringing you El Guapo Rodriguez to tell us about some events that are coming up here in our community of Eagle Pass, Texas, Maverick County. Guapo, it's been a while since we've had you on. Can you tell us what you've been up to lately?
Was I'm putting an event together, and it's still, you know, under contracts and a little bit of the way it's going to take place because there's an event like that's going to take place in Edinburgh.
Okay.
It's Viva Latino 2025 Reggaeton Nicky Jam. So Nicky
Nicky
Jam,
Jam?
think about it. Nicky Jam in Eagle Pass, Texas, in October.
Wait a minute. So you're just dropping a bomb on everybody here. I mean, it's the first minute of this damn podcast, and you're already dropping the bomb. So
Yep,
you're saying Nicky Jam is going to perform in Eagle Pass, Texas?
yep.
How did that get pulled off? Who's
Well,
working on this? What happened?
I got a phone call, and I was like, I want to put Eagle Pass back in the map. What is it that I have to do to get the support that I want? And these guys, they don't play in backyards. They don't play.
No.
They do arenas.
Yeah, that's correct.
And they asked me, "Is there an arena?" I'm like, "There ain't no arena, but it's an outdoor venue where we have Duelo that performed there. We have some other artists that would perform at the lake, just like DJ Kane, David Lee, and Duelo, and other artists. We have
Mhm.
the amphitheater, but the amphitheater is only gonna hold about 2,500 people. So like, so what is it that you need? I want Nicky Jam. Called him, confirmed it. He's locked in. I'm still waiting on Becky G.
Becky
So
G?
Becky G. So if I get, I already got Nicky Jam locked in. Now I'm waiting on Becky G. If I get that, and I have another five, six artists reggaeton, so we have a reggaeton festival that's never happened in Eagle Pass in the history.
No, I don't think as far as I've been alive, I don't think I've ever seen a reggaeton. And I think reggaeton hasn't even been in existence through my whole lifetime, right? It's a fairly new type of genre.
Yeah, and Nicky Jam in Eagle Pass, I can do a lot of things with.
That's crazy. So you're saying that you're trying to get Nicky Jam and Becky G down here?
Yeah, Nicky Jam is already Nicky Jam's already locked in,
Wow.
and Nicky Jam is going to be August the 30th in Edinburgh at the arena in Edinburgh.
Mhm.
And matter of fact, the flyer. Let me see if I can send it to you. See if you can get it really quick,
All right.
so you can know what I'm talking about.
So
This
this
is
is something different, guys. For those of you that are watching, we appreciate you jumping on. We have our first podcast of the night. We're doing a duel today. We're doing back to back, like Drake said, right? So our
I
first episode here, 52, we have a Wapo, and Wapo's dropping a big bomb, guys.
I
He's
just think
saying that we're gonna have Nicky Jam show up here to Eagle Pass, Maverick County, and perform for our community. What do y'all think about that?
you know it's never happened before in the history, and I want to put Eagle Pass in the map. Not only that, but we got other big events coming up for next year, which I couldn't lock in because the date's already it's already 3 4 months for the year to be over. But next year I have a bigger surprise, and it's gonna
You,
be
you,
good.
you want to give us a little details on that one? A little
Well,
tidbit, just a
we
little
have
bit or something.
on the list that we have. Still have to wait confirmation.
Okay.
Maluma,
You're joking, right?
no, Don Omar,
How are you going to get those people down here?
Because I am.
Do they even know where Eagle Pass is, first of all?
Well, they do because I already talked to them, and like I said, we have to provide ground support for transportation. So either I'm gonna get them to fly to San Antonio or Del Rio, but that's what I'm doing right now as we speak, and I only have 2 months to put it together.
So, I mean, that's the one we just talked about. That's a little bit in the future. The main one that we're trying to talk about here is that you bring in Nicky Jam in October. So we're already the end of July. It's going to be August, September, October. You're saying Nicky Jam is going to be here. Now,
Yeah.
I was kind of talking a little bit with my family about Nicky Jam, and apparently, I mean, I'm not those Spanish artists. I'm not, too diverse in, but they told me Nicky Jam is a pretty big damn artist.
Oh, Nick, YouTube boom because he does nothing but arenas. He fills up arenas all over. As a matter of fact, he came out on that movie, Bad Boys for Life, with Will Smith.
Hmm. Is there any songs that you know off the top of your head that you can tell us what he sings? Because I'm not familiar, man. I don't. I'm not too sure about him. I've heard the name.
Let me get my iPad real quick.
Okay, okay. So, guys, we're just getting a huge, huge, huge announcement right now. In 2 months' time, so you're talking about we're right now end of July, August, September. In October, Guapo is saying here that we're gonna get Nicky Jam here in Eagle Pass to perform. Now that's right around the corner, guys. What do y'all think about Nicky Jam? Do y'all know his music? Do y'all follow anything? Let me see. I kind of Googled him right now to see if I've heard any of those songs. Um, I'm not the biggest reggaeton fan, to be honest, but
Check it out. This is gonna be. Look.
wow, that's a pretty big stage.
Yep.
That's a pretty big stage. Wow. So, are we gonna have some kind of setup like that, or
Yep. Like that.
do you have a location of where this is gonna happen yet, or is that still in the works, the logistics?
It's still in the works, but look at the way.
I mean, that's a pretty big crowd. I mean, I'm looking at this. That's a
Look.
crowd. So he has everything, man. You're talking about backup dancers, backup
He's got
everything, man. That's
he's got
legit.
yeah. And about it is that I'm not just gonna focus in Eagle Pass. I'm bringing people from San Antonio, Laredo, Houston, all over. Saltillo, Moncloa, Mexico. This is Nicky Jam. This is Nicky Jam.
Wow.
And you're only going to be able to see him for once because you're going to have to go all the way to Florida or somewhere to go see him. So,
Now, do you know what's the closest he's ever been here? I guess San Antonio, maybe.
coño.
Okay. Okay.
But they said, "You want him?" I'm like, "Yeah, I want him."
That's crazy, Wapo. So it's amazing how you say you're saying you have these connections and you're able to bring these top talent artists. Because I'll be honest with you, I'm not too well versed. I know the name, I've heard the name, but I just mentioned it a little bit before to my wife and the kids, the older kids, and they recognize the name. Look, let me show you the face they made, just like that. They couldn't believe that Nicky Jam was coming here to Eagle
So
Pass.
if you got that from your kids, what makes you think I'm not going to get that from the people? They're going to be excited to bring revenue to Eagle Pass.
Wow.
This is something that it's never happened, and it's going to happen
So we
with
have
God.
Elisha Gonzalez saying, yes, he was in San Antonio a few years ago. a few years ago. So he's not. It's not something where it's a regular thing. He's there all the time or anything. It's hard to get this guy,
Now,
but Eagle Pass might
now,
be,
now
might be
ask,
getting him.
would Eagle Pass support him?
It's a great question. We have multiple viewers on here. If you guys want to go ahead and in the comments, what do y'all think about Nicky Jam coming out
And
the Eagle
and
Pass
he,
and Becky G
yeah,
and Becky G? What do y'all think? Nicky Jam, Becky G in one concert here in Eagle Pass in one of our top venues. We're gonna have to look for a venue, right?
yep. And also, guess who's coming out from retirement?
Retirement. Who's coming out of retirement?
Daddy Yankee, baby.
What? When was the
Yeah.
last time Daddy Yankee toured?
Well, he had retired, but he's coming out from retirement, so he's gonna be performing 10 gigs a year.
10 gigs a year, that's already set. Let me
Yeah.
ask you this. So do you think we can get him here in Eagle Pass in one of those 10 tours?
Yes, for sure, for sure.
Wow.
Not
Wow.
only that, I got confirmation that I can get Fonzie, I can get Maluma, I can get J Lo, Mark Anthony, the reggaeton. I can
Did
get
you just say
all.
J-Lo?
Yep,
Wow. Wow.
they
I
give me
mean,
the green.
look, Eagle Pass, Maverick County, we've been historically known, I mean, that we don't attract big things. And I always think that it didn't make any sense because, I mean, we have the casino, we have Piedras Negras, it's a huge multiplex right next to us, right? Um, and Eagle Pass is right on the border. So I never understood why we couldn't get more, visibility to bring people in. But
And what it is that you need to understand, Eagle Pass is not a country market,
no, no,
but
and when
but
that's why the 57 South, I think that kind of
yeah,
we're
yeah.
not many people
Ayala,
visit the country.
Ayala, but remember, Ramon Ayala already had his time. He'll hit San Antonio, Houston, elsewhere, but Ramon Ayala, like Eagle Pass, they have Duelo, Raideros, Traileros. It's the same thing.
So has Daddy Yankee ever been in Texas? Because according to this comment by Miss Gonzalez, it says that's awesome. Daddy Yankee has only came to Austin when Thomas J. Henry brought him.
Yeah.
Has he performed in Texas before?
Not that I know. We're barely doing the tour in McAdden, Edinburgh, which is the flyer I sent you.
Okay, yeah, we got it here.
That's for August the 30th in
Does
Edinburgh.
does this one include Daddy Yankee? This is what he sent over, guys.
No, this one includes Nicky Jam. That's okay. That's the one. The one I'm gonna bring is gonna include probably Nicky Jam with Becky G.
So you're thinking you'll be able to secure both Becky G and Nicky Jam to come out in this concert?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see.
Now,
Not only in Austin for Texas. Oh wow! So Daddy Yankee has not been in Texas.
no.
Wow, that's weird.
So that's what I got cooking right now. And you know what? It's gonna happen. And when I say it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. I can get my chain out if you want me to, but I know I'm calling it right now. Down the middle.
It's been a while since we've seen that chain, to be honest.
You know, it works. It works in mysterious ways. But everybody's excited. They're excited to come to Eagle Pass because it's never happened before. We
We
never.
got a quick question by Coach Guerra over here. How are we gonna pay them? I mean, it sounds so good, but to be real, sorry, let me put this timer up. But to be real, there's no way they can be paid, and the house Eagle Pass can pay for them.
Well, you
What do
need
you
to
think?
need to understand that I cannot. I'm not depending on the people from Eagle Pass. I'm depending the outskirts because right now the one in Edinburgh, we're getting calls left and right. Everybody wants to be part of it. It's a huge event. They're playing arenas. They pack up. They sell out arenas.
Well,
So
yeah, because I mean, Edinburgh has McAllen around it, has other little cities around it. So that's
Maybe,
what you're kind of thinking, that people will come and travel this way?
yeah. So I'm getting San Antonio involved. I'm getting Laredo involved. Del Rio, Uvalde, Carrizo, Cristal. I'm probably even getting Houston involved. We're getting Oscars because remember Nicky Jam. Where's going to be the next tour? If it's not close by, these people are going to be coming from outside just to come and check
Mm,
out. Yeah.
that makes sense. I see what you mean.
Heads and beds. I'm bringing hotels, people to hotels. I'm bringing people to spend money in the city. And remember, it's going to finish by 11 or 12 o'clock. So we're having the after party also as well. Where? I still don't know. We haven't really discussed that. We're not there yet, but we're gonna have the after party in Eagle Pass somewhere. Don't know if it's gonna be at a club in Eagle Pass. We don't know if it's gonna be at a casino. We don't know, but it's gonna get good because when Nicky Jam and Becky G can't get any better than that.
Guys, and I want to tell you right now, exclusive, the Maverick Times will be covering this event when it comes out. We will be with El Guapo and covering this event in the case of Becky G coming out, Nicky Jam coming out. We'll be right there covering and making sure you guys get as close as you can to these big artists.
Yeah, because I'm also gonna when I go to Eagle Pass, I'm also gonna be giving away tickets. I'm gonna be promoting that. So it's gonna be
Well, if
good.
you're going to give away tickets, I want to tell everybody that's watching right now, be sure to tune in to the Maverick Times, because we may be helping Mr. Wapo over
You're,
here give out some of those tickets.
you're gonna be the probably one giving away some tickets too because I'm only gonna do some, but you're gonna be helping me out with some tickets, giving them away to people.
That's what's up.
Because remember, there's people out there that can't afford it, can't go, whatever. But you know what? Whatever it makes things happen, help out. We
Absolutely. So even more of a reason to make sure you like this post, share this post, and
and
follow the
hey,
Maverick
a
Times.
feedback. Give me a feedback because I'm not a big fan of reggaeton, but you know what? I like the music. I like Daddy Yankee. I'm like I said, Fonzie, everybody. But
Look at
give
that.
me feedback if it's
Coach Guerra says that this will change how Eagle Pass is seen, and this will be good if it happens. Is that the kind of feedback you want to hear,
that's
Wapo?
what I want because the reason why I want the kind of feedback because if they give me a positive feedback, these artists will be more than glad to come to Eagle Pass. This is the first time I'm trying this, something different,
Mhm.
something entertaining, something you know.
Coach Guerra, he's the coach of the EP Mambas. He's asking, can we have our Mambas in the front row?
You know it, baby. You know it, Coach. It's gonna be good.
Uh,
It's good.
let's see. We got somebody else. We got Christopher Bigley Delgado saying he wants a ticket or two. No, man. Hey, dude, that's freaking amazing. I mean, I don't really know, like I said, too much about who Nicky Jam is, but we're, thanks to your help, we're gonna get to know them, and we're gonna have everybody in our audience, our following, get to know these people, because Wapo's here working hard to bring these type of artists into our community. Something that we've never had, right, Wapo?
Never, never, never. When I said that I wanted them, you know what they told me? Well, do y'all have an arena? I'm like, we don't have an arena, but we have something that's outside. You know, let me just put Eagle Pass in the map. Let me just try it once. If it's a home run, which I know it's going to be a home run because I'm involved in the event. I'm the one that pushed it. I'm the one that's going to, I'm going to make sure it's going to blow up. By people coming over here, buying their tickets online because you get your tickets through Ticketmaster or online. It's gonna be
Let,
very good.
let me ask you this. How do you think the presence will be from across the people from Piedras, Allende,
Come over here.
Acuña, all those surrounding Morelos, all these surrounding areas. You think they're going to come across just to take
Yeah.
a look at Nicky Jam?
Yep.
Has Nicky Jam ever performed in Mexico? Do you know?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, he has? Okay.
The concert right there, Mexico City.
Oh, he did one in Mexico City. Awesome. Awesome. So, I mean, we really have a big potential here if Nicky Jam were to come to not only help, of course, they're going to make their money, but it's also a big benefit to the community, to Eagle Pass, Maverick County. Why? Because the hotels get filled, businesses. I mean, people have to eat when they come in here, right? They
People have to
travel,
spend gas, spend
gas.
food, hotels, go to the casino, you know. It's gonna be entertaining because remember it finishes at 10, I mean at 11 or 12. So from there, we do the after party at the casino or wherever we do it at.
Well, see, and guys, y'all need to make sure you follow the Maverick Times because we'll be there in the after party. We're gonna be there during the concert, and we're gonna be here with Guapo, taking a look at all that. And hey, maybe you guys need to follow and make sure we can get some free tickets for you guys from Guapo. What do y'all think? Say something in
And
the comments, guys. Help us out.
and I need the positive feedback because the more positive feedback I get, the more of these artists will want to come for next year. Because I'm planning for this one and I'm planning one for spring break.
A spring break one as well. Shit, so you've been busy, Guapo.
Oh yeah,
You've
it's,
been
it's
busy trying to make things happen down here for our community.
and they're like Nicky Jam. They don't come to you fast. Oh, they're coming. They're coming.
So are you getting people that are actually doubting that this is gonna happen?
They're like Nicky Jam. They don't come to you fast. Oh, they're coming.
I mean, there is much potential to be have here because Eagle Pass, it may be a little bit small, but we do have a big region all around. And
Exactly.
I mean, I remember being young, probably junior high, and I traveled to go to concerts in like San Antonio. So that's 2 hours. I went to go see Winter Jam. Shout out to my cousin Matthew. We both went over there when we were like seventh or eighth grade. We saw Jay Z, Monica, Ja Rule, Too Close. But what I'm trying to say with that point is that people will be willing to travel to go see some of these things. And you're saying, Nicky Jam is not a person that's, regularly in Texas. So they'll be coming, wanting to see him to travel to Eagle Pass, which again puts, how you said, heads in beds. So the hotels are going to benefit,
Yeah.
restaurants will benefit, small
Look,
business are going to
this is the
benefit from this.
music they play.
Sé que no sabes de mí y no te puedo mentir. Lo que dicen en la calle sobre mí y no te voy a negar.
I know that song. I've heard that song. I didn't know he sang that one.
That
I've
one.
heard that song before. I've heard that song. Everybody plays that song in clubs, right? I've heard
Yeah.
that one.
And then he sings this one too.
Oh wait, what? Check it out, Wapo. We got a request for you.
¿Dónde está la gata que no habla y tiran pa'lante? ¿Dónde está el corillo guiñado de maleante? Vamos para la disco para hacer el cante. Ahora, dale para la barra, loco, que te voy a pagar el trago.
Check out that comment.
Vamos a tirar la
Bring
hierba.
the WWE to Eagle Pass.
What are you saying?
They're saying to bring the WWE to Eagle Pass. What do you think, Wapo? Is that possible?
Anything's possible. The difference is
That's coming from Victor Salinas. Bring the WWE to Eagle Pass.
I will. I just have to make something happen because what WWE wants anywhere from 10 to 20,000 attendees. I just need
That's a
an
big
area.
number. That's a big
Yeah,
number.
yeah. I need an area where I can put them at. but I can, and I do have the contact.
There you go. Shit, Wapo's been working, guys. I mean, y'all may think Wapo's not moving, but he's making his moves out there. Let's see. Christopher Bigley Delgado says, F star star star. I'll buy 5 tickets. Me and my kids. Is that the kind of feedback you want to hear from these people?
Yeah,
I mean,
because
you're getting a lot of positive feedback here, Wapo. People would love to see Nicky Jam out here in Eagle Pass.
hey, Nicky Jam, and I'm gonna get you to do a podcast with Nicky Jam or interview him.
Holy shit. Wouldn't that put Maverick Times on the map, everybody?
Oh,
Nicky Jam on the Maverick Times podcast? Wow. We would love that one.
but yeah, we have. I can't say much because they don't want me to say much, but there's more big surprises coming up for 2026.
Next year. So what you're basically doing is working in the background, trying to make sure that Eagle Pass stays well entertained.
And put them on and put Eagle Pass on the map.
Put Eagle Pass on the map.
Because
Absolutely.
everywhere I go, me dicen, wait, where you from? San Antonio? Dije, no, yo soy del Águila, Eagle Pass.
El Aguilón.
Yeah. So I'm like, we don't have an arena, but there's other venues where we can have an event, and it's a border town, and we're gonna get people from all skirts of Eagle Pass, the outskirts, which the Rio, Uvalde, Carrizo, Cristal, Laredo, San Antonio, even Houston. This is an event that everybody wants to be a part of it, and the reason why we haven't gotten that much being part of it because it's not officially out. But once it gets out, and then everybody's gonna want to be part of it because in Edinburgh, everybody's already gonna be part of it,
Mm.
and I'm gonna be
Oh,
in
yeah.
Edinburgh on that day,
Oh, you're actually going to be in Edinburgh.
August the 30th.
Dude, that's freaking awesome, man. No, that's great. I mean, shit. It's because Eagle Pass has always been, called quote unquote the dirt town. Y que nada pasa aquí, and nothing ever happens. And it's refreshing that somebody is actually out there trying to push Eagle Pass to put us on the map the way you say.
Yeah, and the thing about it is that once I lay everything out on the table and I'm having the support from Eagle Pass and Maverick County, which is you know Mayor Aaron Valdez and Mr. Ramsey Cantu, you know, with them too having support, allowing me to bring these artists to Eagle Pass. That's gonna be a home run hitter because it has never happened before. And you go, this is what I've heard from other friends of mine that go to the clubs in Eagle Pass. You go to the Onyx, which is with VJ Encore. He does DJ. You go to the Onyx, it's a reggaeton night. You go to Fat Lizards, like that's the music that people like.
Mm.
You know, it's you got people from Mexico coming to the clubs and listening to reggaeton. And I was talking to VJ Encore, and he was like, "Bro, you bring Nicky Jam to Eagle Pass, you're gonna get all kinds of people. You're gonna draw all kinds of people. Nicky Jam in Eagle Pass. Just think about it. These guys play in arenas,
Yeah. Yeah. That's
and I know
crazy, man.
I know that once they're here in Eagle Pass, I know that the people are gonna respond, and just by them by the artists seeing the people's face smiling and giving them that happy look and the kids and you know it's a family event. You know,
Dude, that's awesome. That sounds
hey,
good. And then
hey Dad, can you take me go see Nicky Jam and Becky G?
if you're
It's a
able
family.
to secure that, man, damn, I think you secure your legacy here and you will pass. Wapo shit.
You know, I want to bring it one step up, so I get a good feedback, and you know, this is what I like doing. But now I'm going to reggaeton because remember it was Tejano, it was norteño, then banda regional. Now, I'm gonna bump it up a notch to reggaeton.
So you're what you're doing is you're spreading your roots. You're trying to dabble in a little bit and all for the benefit of Maverick County Eagle Pass, so we can get exposed to these things. So we don't have to travel 5-6 hours to go see our favorite artists, right?
Yeah.
Look, check it out. We got somebody here saying that you look like Nicky Jam. Shit.
Who's that?
Christopher Bigley Delgado says Guapo looks like Nicky Jam.
Hey, oh, by the way, also a big shout out to Linda that she's watching. She's from Del Rio. A big shout out to her and Maverick Times, Isaac, good friend of mine. So, yeah.
Look, it
She,
says if
was,
Gonzalez Elisha says if Piedras Negras brought Wisin and Yandel years back, Eagle Pass would do great with Nicky Jam here. Hey, I remember Wisin and Yandel. They were pretty cool back in the day. We're having issues with the sound, Wapo. Hello, hello. That's a pretty good one. Put that on her shirt. Nicky Jam and Eagle Pass.
I'm right here.
That's
I'm
a
right.
good one, Victor.
I'm right here.
Oh, shoot. We're having some difficulties hearing Wapo.
Yeah, I'm right here.
We're switching here through the different sounds. For some reason, I think we lost you, Wapo.
You hear me?
There you go.
Yeah.
You're back on. All right. So, yeah, we have, I don't know if you saw this. Victor Salinas is saying, put that on her shirt. Nicky Jam and Eagle Pass. Maybe I need to put that on her shirt and put a Maverick Times logo right there. How much would you pay for that, Victor? Let me know how much you pay for it, and if you'll pay enough for it, we'll start producing those, Victor.
But yeah. So just imagine, family event.
No, it sounds great. Like I said, I just mentioned it right before because, of course, we had a phone call right before this podcast, before we took this off, and I mentioned it to the family here, my wife and everything, and they were like, "What, Nicky Jam?"
Oh, so they know who Nicky Jam is then.
They do. They do. I
They
mean,
do.
right now, when you played one song, I recognized the song.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was Nicky Jam. I wouldn't have been able to tell you that, but they were like, "Oh shit!"
He's also an actor.
I think you said that he came out on what was that?
I'll show you this part where he acts.
Look at that. Victor Salinas said he'll pay $25 for that shirt. Nicky Jam and Eagle Pass. I'm be careful, Victor. I might start making those damn shirts. You were shouting out Linda. Was it Linda Reyes you were shouting out? Guapo?
Yeah.
Was that who you were shouting out to?
Yeah.
Look, she left you a comment. Guapo, she left you a comment.
What do you say?
A heart and a besito with a heart.
You know it, baby.
On his screen, right? It's on his screen over there. You can see it. So yeah, some Linda Reyes left you. I think that was the Linda you were shouting out that was from Del Rio, you said?
Yeah.
All right.
Check it out. This part with Nicky Jam. He's an actor as well.
What movies has he come out in?
Bad Boys.
That's right. You told me that. He's the one with the gun? No, he's the
Yeah,
one with the
the with the
cat.
cat, with the yeah.
Give yourself space. Start with that pile right there.
Damn. So we're not just getting anybody here in Eagle Pass. You're bringing in the legit stars in this country.
Work for me now. Get your people to fall. Stay out of my fucking way. Kill you.
That's crazy.
Get out, get out.
Muchacho, get this money, dale.
So he's not only a singer, but he's an actor.
Nah, hey, Guapo, I gotta tip my hat to you, Guapo. If Nicky Jam comes here, man, I'll tip my hat to you, man. Because that is something that Eagle Pass has never had, and I've always been in support of and for people that want to bring Eagle Pass what it really deserves. Because we do have a great community here. It's not a metroplex, it's not a big old, community or anything, but we have really good people here, man. Real hardworking, decent people, honest people, and for unfortunately where we're located, we haven't had maybe all the entertainment things that we can have out here. Because people always say there's nothing to do in Eagle Pass. I'm sure you've heard that before, right?
There's
But
nothing to do, but I got there's there's an arena that can happen, or there's a majestic theater like San Antonio, where you have the concerts and people are looking at the concert sitting down.
Mhm.
But in this concert with Nicky Jam, it's gonna be an outside venue. You'll be able to jump, dance, or whatever.
Get
But
down, right? That's what I'm talking about.
but it's not like a typical dance concert, you know.
No, I mean, how many people can say that they've been to a Nicky Jam concert, right?
Yeah.
That's amazing. So Wapo, you already let us know the big thing. What else is going on before we jump on to our next podcast? Let us know what you got planned. What's happening? Where have you been? We haven't interviewed you since the elections just passed, but
I've been out of town. I was a little ill, but I'm a lot better now. But it's gonna be good turnout.
no, yeah, I totally agree with you, Wapo. If you're able to pull that off, I think that Wapo would be a legend here in Eagle Pass if you can bring Nicky Jam here. Everybody will remember you.
Hey, Wapo Promotions, baby.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, Wapo, we're gonna go ahead and call this a live. I don't know if you have anything else you want to share with us. We know you
I do.
have a lot of things going on.
I know right now the viewers are watching right now, and
Mhm.
that later on they're gonna get on. I'm asking everyone to give a good feedback, because the more of a feedback, positive feedback there is, the more chances I get to bring in other artists,
Yeah, that makes
bigger
sense.
artists. You know, I want to put Eagle Pass in the map, and they said, there's no arena. Exactly, but you know what? The people there, they know how to respond back. It's the same thing, duelo, reileros, norteño, but it's never happened reggaeton style. It's never before.
Let me ask you this, Wapo. What do you want people to put in the comments to support this mission that you're on to bring Nicky Jam?
Positive.
What word do you want them to put? Do you want them to put Nicky Jam? Do you want them to put bring Nicky Jam? What do you want them to put in the comments?
I want them to put what they like, what they want. You know what? We want Nicky Jam. Nicky Jam it is. Bring them. That's it. You know, it's gonna be like I said. It's gonna be history. I know it's gonna be
It is.
history.
It is. It is.
And when I tell you, it's gonna, I'm gonna make it explode like literally a lot of people.
Mhm.
I'm involved, and when I'm involved, I have all the outskirts of Eagle Pass. It's never been promoted like the way I'm gonna promote,
Mm.
and I don't know exactly how to promote. If I need to get
And
my if I need to get my chain out and pull out the 20%, which Linda knows where that 20% is coming from, I'll do that. Because when I want something and I want it to be successful, trust me, it's going to be very successful. When I'm involved, I'm gonna make sure Eagle Pass gets the best of it.
no, and that's awesome. I think that, with the concerts that we've had under the guise of the 57 South and all that stuff that happened, I think Eagle Pass is really looking into a venue where they can go and they can support and they can actually feel good about the artists that are coming in. Something that's a little closer to home. I don't think country is too close to home because we're not really
Yeah,
a country community.
Eagle Pass, honestly, country is not a country market, but I will tell you this: the only person that would draw a big crowd from all over,
I already know who you're gonna say.
the King of Country, George Strait.
Yeah.
No,
Hey, what do we got to do to get him here, Wapo?
well, the thing about it is that Mr. George Strait, he does his own concerts. Nobody promotes him. No, you don't have a promoter, so he's the one that gets 100% profit.
Well, shit, he doesn't need a promoter, bro. That guy's George motherfucking Straight.
Exactly, but like I said, people out there, you're gonna look at this video. All I ask, give me a good positive feedback that y'all want Nicky Jam, Becky G, y'all want something positive to do a family event. Now I'm not just talking about the adults here. I'm talking to kids. Kids, they hear the music. The younger generation hear the music.
Yeah,
And BJ Encore was the one that started announcing it. That
I
tune
saw
in,
that.
stay tuned, tune in to
Shout
Nicky.
out, shout out DJ Encore. Shout out DJ Encore. Good friend of ours.
Yeah. So I know that once we get the official date, it's just gonna. I
Awesome.
know, I know because you know I've been asking around. Hey, Nicky Jam, bro, Nicky Jam and Eagle Pass. They're like, dude, you have people from all over, even from Mexico.
Hmm.
Like that's what I'm saying. But anybody else that's coming on there?
Yeah, you got comments. Let's see. Uh, Christopher Bigley Delgado, posted that Nicky Jam that you wanted to put him. The Gonzalez clapping. We got Danny Mendoza. Let's go.
Yeah, Danny Mendoza. He matter of fact, he called me, but I couldn't answer. So we'll do it like that, and just tune in and see what happens.
Guys, make sure if you're not already following the Maverick Times, follow the Maverick Times, like our page. Be sure you get the announcements because we are going to be, according to Wapo, he's going to give us some free tickets to give away. He's going to give them away on our platform. So you're going to want to be following the Maverick Times and make sure you're eligible to get some of these free tickets when this Nicky Jam concert comes into town.
Yep. And Linda, you're watching. I'm gonna be calling you right now, so you make sure you answer my phone call.
You heard that, Linda. You better answer Wapo's phone
Hey,
call.
you know which Linda's that?
No, I don't.
Linda, listen, Linda, listen.
That's a thought one. That was a good one. That was a good one.
So,
Did you listen, Linda? We got one more comment coming in. Juan Rodriguez says, "Dale shine." All
yeah.
right. Well,
Oh
it was
well.
great having you on, Wapo. As always, we appreciate you. Thank you for coming on this podcast and dropping the big bomb on our audience. Uh, we're actually going to jump on our next podcast, number 53.
What is it? What is it about?
we're going to be discussing the contract extension for Superintendent, Eagle Pass Independent School District Superintendent Samuel Mijares' contract extension.
Oh, okay.
Making over $280,000 after the school district has gone from an A rating, drop all the way down to a C rating.
That's that's
It is
what's
what it is, right, Guapo?
podcast. Yeah, so the podcast is gonna be about that.
All about Superintendent Mijares and the school board members that voted for him to continue in his position,
Who voted?
solidifying his contract to 2029,
Who
4
voted?
more years.
Who voted for him?
The people that voted for him were Jorge Barrera,
Okay.
Hilda Martinez,
Okay.
Morris Lipson,
Okay.
Victor Perry.
Okay.
That's 4. We're missing one more. Tom Gonzalez.
He voted in favor.
In favor, yes. I'm gonna watch the podcast. We're gonna address Coach. We're gonna address Coach Gonzalez.
Okay. Elections coming up, so
He just won. So
the other ones.
yeah, the other ones, yeah. But big shout out to the 2 who stood their ground, Chris Hiller and Jaime Barrera.
Yeah.
They voted against, but it is what it is, Guapo. You're familiar with how these politics work here in our community. I'm sure you are.
And I can already tell. I already know who's gonna run, and I can already tell you who's gonna win. And I'll save that. On that note,
on our next podcast.
Exactly.
There you go.
Thinking, like I said, I already know who's gonna run, and I already know who's gonna win. And if I'm wrong, I'll double check with my chain, and we'll ask, and it's 150% accurate.
The chain hasn't been wrong. I'll be straight up honest. The chain has not been wrong.
Because I remember I was with Mr. Valdez and his wife, and I went like this. Okay, look, both y'all. I took it off, and I asked, "You're not gonna lose." So when she was up 46 votes, it's already in the script. When I say you're not gonna lose, you're not gonna lose. And that chain, it's always accurate. I called it for all 3 of them. Right?
Yeah. I mean, hey, it is what it is. You were accurate. It is what it is. I cannot say anything bad because when you hit the mark, you hit the mark.
That's what I'm saying. School board is coming up. I already know who's gonna win, and I'm never wrong.
All right. Well, Guapo, we're gonna be catching up with you probably in a couple of weeks again. See how this Nicky Jam concert is progressing. But we appreciate you joining us tonight.
Tune in for the date, for the official date for the concert.
Guys, make sure if you're not already following the Maverick Times podcast or the Maverick Times that you follow, because we're going to be getting direct updates from El Guapo about the concert dates in October, and free tickets are going to be available for our audience. That's exclusive, guys. Guapo said it. Guapo already consulted his chain. We're going to get Nicky Jam and Eagle Pass. Make sure you like this post, share this a video. That way we can go and make sure we make this happen and support Guapo in his mission.
Nicky Jam and Becky G.
Nicky Jam and Becky G and Eagle Pass. Who would have thought, guys? That's what I'm talking about, Guapo. Guapo, thank you. We appreciate you.
Thank you once again. Anytime you want to have me, but let me know.
No, Guapo, thank you very much. We appreciate it, and we'll be in touch. We'll be catching up with you in a couple of weeks. That way our audience can know what's going on with this concert.
Saludos para Lando Fortis. Para Lando Fortis. Hey, also, we didn't talk about Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan
was
a legend. that was my,
Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Hulk Hogan.
and it's the wrestling world lost a big icon. So
Yeah.
that's about it. Once again,
Absolutely.
Isaac, thank you very much. Have a good Sunday evening. See you next time.
And
Adios.
thank you for taking your time, Wapo. We appreciate it.
Peace.